The Benilde-St. Margaret's boys basketball team is still perfect on the season, currently 12-0 on the year. And this week's CCX Sports Spotlight, Chaz Mootz profiles Jalen Wilson, one of the top players in the state who's leading the Red Knights to their red-hot start.
The game of basketball looks effortless for 6'7" power forward Jalen Wilson. That wasn't the case when Jalen first started playing ball at Phelps Park in South Minneapolis.
I was just not that good. Not that good at all. I mean, I was out there looking, obviously I was only like 5 or 6 years old, so it wasn't that much to like do out there, but with my dad and with my old park friends I used to play with is where everything began at.
Over the years, the game got easier, and Jalen's now head coach, Damian Johnson,
reverse it. Oh, you good.
took notice.
Good. He was a 7th grader in this gym. We had some AAU team working out, practicing here, and I was just watching him, and I was like, man, who is this kid just going coast to coast? He was a big guy. He had touch. He could do a little bit of everything.
As a freshman for the Red Knights, Jalen made and started on varsity.
I kind of started to realize that okay, this is something that I can keep doing and take it serious the rest of my life. I think my parents realized that too.
Jalen's senior year has been his best yet.
Wilson buries a three.
He's averaging 22 points per game, has the Red Knights ranked #1 in the state in Class 3A. Playing every game with heart, this year, a heavy heart.
I definitely would be nowhere close to where I am today without him.
In late August, Jalen's dad, Silas, died from colon cancer, ending a 4-year battle. Silas's last years were spent guiding Jalen and Jalen's siblings on and off the court.
And all the stuff he was telling me, all the stuff that he just would tell me to do, as much as I didn't want to hear it, it was right. He always used to turn everything into a life lesson, and it's super corny, but I really understand now what he was talking about.
From day one, Silas was Jalen's #1 fan.
There you go, keep your head up.
And #1 critic.
Hustle back.
Later on, Silas became Benilde-St. Margaret's boys basketball's biggest supporter.
There'd be some days he'd be a little angry about how he played, but he was always our #1 fan at the games. Everybody heard him in the gym. Everybody knew if he was there, everybody knew he was there.
He used to do the whistle thing to get Jalen going. I used to call it a dog whistle. The dog whistle's coming, Jalen's about to score 10 in a row. His dad was just always there for him.
Even though that booming voice isn't in the stands at Red Knights boys basketball games this year, Silas's legacy
For the Red Knights, senior number 24, Jalen Wilson,
is alive and well.
It's just a comfort for me to have on the court. I just like to have his name on my wrist every game, just to know that he's there with me. It just gives me a huge comfort in knowing that the man that got me where I am today is always with me.
Thank you, Chaz. In addition to his stellar senior season on the court so far, Jalen is a 4.0 student and is ranked by ESPN as a top 100 player in the class of 2025. Before Silas Wilson passed away, he was able to see a dream of his and Jalen come true when Jalen committed to playing basketball at the Division I level at the University of Northern Iowa. For the CCX Sports Spotlight, I'm John Jacobson. Find more prep sports games and highlights at ccxmedia.org and follow us on social media.